Okay, so hello everyone. Happily welcome everyone for this day 23 of our 30 days masterclass series. Yes. So today we are going to see about backend. Okay, we are going to start with backend. So before that, happily welcome everyone. So happy evening and good evening. Are you guys? Am I audible? Am I audible? At the same time, my video is clear means just type clear burn in the chat box. And today we are going to see about what is Node.js clearly and what is mean by local host and then what is mean by local server, and we are going to create our own server. Okay, are you guys clear? So today class is going to be one of the important class. Yes, super. So happy evening and clear Barani. Okay, so many people already joined and still so many people yet to join. So we had completed our HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then using that knowledge, we had completed our React. Okay, I hope everyone now familiar with the React concept. So using this concept, try to learn more things after this 30 days masterclass. Okay, are you guys clear? So after this 30 days masterclass, try to learn more things and moreover learn the already known concept in depth. Okay, so because you need to create more application without creating application, and persons who don't have laptop, don't worry. So definitely you will learn when you have the laptop. Okay, and moreover try to learn more things apart from our 30 days content. Okay, because you need a job. So this 30 days masterclass is going to be a starting point for your job. Okay, your career journey. But you need to survive, you need to daily learn. Okay, are you guys clear? So clear means just type okay button in the chat box. Yes, so hopefully all members are already started to join. And moreover, so before entering into our class, how many of you ready for our find yourself? Today is find yourself. Thank you so much for long guys. Okay. So okay, Bernie with the heart emojis. Okay. Super. So today's find yourself is going to be always be adventurous. Okay. So try to be look or try to be think out of box. So don't stay in your comfort zone. Okay, don't stay in your comfort zone. So always be adventurous. Okay, so because these things makes you more stronger. Okay, these things makes you more stronger. So this is the toughest journey. For example, so Bharani, so back end felt like very tough for me. So I am choosing the career in front end only. So don't like be that, okay? Don't like be that. So be adventurous. Choose the toughest path. You will definitely learn so many things when compared to in the easiest path, okay? Always clear? So clear means just type I am adventurous with one fire emoji chat box. Clear means just type I am adventurous with one fire emoji chat box. Yes, super. So many people joined. Always clear. Thank you so much for love. So try to be adventurous at the same time. Try to learn each and every day because after the end of 30 days class, there is going to be no announcement. There is going to be no Barani, okay? So leave the VIP members, okay? Leave the VIP members. But the persons who are attending in our live class, there is going to be no announcement. There is going to be 31st day class. But what you do, if you study daily means that is not the problem, okay? If you give up the learning means definitely you will suffer. You will forget each and every concept which you learned already. For the reason only, I am telling you that. So learn each and every day a simple concept. Keep in touch. Keep your project work daily. Okay. Yeah. Super. So be adventurous. I am adventurous. Okay. So today, what we are going to see is Node.js. Okay. Yes. So today I am going to tell answer for all your question. Okay. Tell answer for all your question. So what is mean by Node.js? Okay. Yes. So Node.js is a powerful and flexible JavaScript runtime built on Chrome V8 engine. Okay, sir. I will simply compare. Okay, I will simply compare. So before Node.js, what we are going to do? So what we done? Okay, so we are using text editor, VS Code Plus. Okay, VS Code Plus, and we completely depend on a browser. Particularly, we use a Chrome browser. Okay, we are using Chrome browser. Okay, to write our code, clearly listen. As I told you in the day two itself, to write our human code, okay, to write our human code, we are using a text editor, okay, we are using a text editor. Yes. Okay, we are using a text editor which is nothing but our VS code, okay, our VS code. Yes, for writing our human code, clearly listen, for writing our human code, we are using Visual Studio Code, okay, and then to convert our human code into website, a web page, we are using a browser which is nothing but here we are using Chrome browser. It is clear. It is clear means just type one in the chat box. Just type one in the chat box. For the reason we need the help of browser. Okay, we need the help of browser. And moreover, the browser is okay. Moreover, the browser is working on live, okay, because that is a common browser, okay, that is a common browser. We are using browser packages, modules, and libraries to convert our human code into a web page, okay. Yes, clear. This is clear. So step one is clear. Now, as a developer, okay, as a developer, what we are going to do is, it is going to be a live, okay, or it is going to be a live. So live means what? It is continuously updating, okay, it is continuously updating. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use an alternate method, okay. In text editor we are only using VS Code, okay, but instead of browser what we are going to use is a runtime, okay. Instead of browser we are going to use a runtime, okay. Yes, we are using a runtime environment which is nothing but our node.js, okay, which is nothing but our node.js. Always clear? We are going to remove the help of browser. We are going to remove the help of browser and we are going to use a runtime environment. It is nothing but our node.js to work and update all our ideas in the local server. Okay, so this is going to be live server. This is going to be like a local server. So what is mean by local server means I'm not yet published my clearly listen to my words. I am not yet published my developed complete website. Until then, I am running my website as a developer using a local server. So without, that's clear. So before going to post my, okay, before going to post my image in Instagram, okay, that's clear. So before going to post my image in Instagram, if I post the image means, if I post the my image in Instagram means everyone can able to see, okay, always clear. Everyone can able to see. It is clear. It is you agree. So agree means just type I agree in the chat box. You I post my image in Instagram. It is live, okay? It is live to each and every people. So people who are following me can able to see, okay? If 1,000 people is following me means yes, each and every person in that 1,000 can able to see my image. But now what I'm going to do is, yes, I agree, okay? Super. Now clearly listen. Now what I'm going to do is, I am going to, okay, I am going to edit my image, okay, edit my image in gallery, okay, always clear. So this is locally in my phone, same like that. Before going to publish my all website, which I developed, kindly imagine, I am going to create a website like Netflix, okay, I am going to create a website like Netflix. So but what I'm doing, I'm not yet finished my complete website. So I am bringing the updates and then add-ons to my website in the local side. I am going to edit my image in the gallery. After editing, when I'm satisfied with my output, I am going to put it in a live server. It is clear now. So what is the difference between Chrome and the Node.js? So everything, okay, everything provided by Chrome is also provided with the Node.js, okay, provided with the Node.js. At the same time, the only difference is we are going to run as local server. It cannot be able to see by user. only it is visible to the developer. After developing only, I am going to publish in a live server. Are you guys clear now? So clear means just type wow Bernie in the chat box. I hope everyone understand the difference between local server and the live server. At the same time, what is the need for Node.js? Because as a developer, you can see Node.js is a powerful and flexible JavaScript runtime built on Chrome V8 engine. The same engine which provided the all packages modules is going to provide the all package modules through the Node.js. Okay, the difference is that is runs in the online, it is runs in the offline. So that is a live server, it is a local server. That is the only difference. It allows you to run JavaScript code outside of a web browser. We don't need Chrome for to run our React and Node and Express anymore. Obviously, so we already download the LTS version of Node.js. Yes, thank you so much for comments. Wow, but okay, hold on. So clearly listen. We already download and install the Node.js. Okay, and then only we can able to run our React. Okay, we see that local host. You can see. I will show you. Okay. Alright, sir. This is the address of our local host. Okay. Clearly listen. I'm going to copy this. This is the address of our React. Okay. So now here you can see. Yes, it is the address of our React file. Same like that. Same thing. Okay. Same thing. Clearly listen. Netflix. I am getting into the Netflix. Okay. So I'm going to copy this address. Okay. I'm going to copy this address. So clearly listen. Each and every people in this live can able to see the Netflix website. It is going to be same UI because Netflix is placed in the live server. Okay, Netflix is placed in the live server. Same kind of address, but it is present in the World Wide Web. Okay, it is present in the address of World Wide Web. So I can also able to get the app. You can also able to get the app. But here I am only the developer. I'm not posted. Okay, I'm not running my website in the World Wide Web. I'm running my website in the only local host. Okay, whenever you are going to paste this address, you cannot able to see my website. Okay, only person who develop can be able to see because it is a local, it is a World Wide Web, it is going to be a live server, but the concept is same. If you search this address means my project will visible only to me. At the same time, if you search this address means everyone can able to see the output because it is presented in the live, it is presented in the local. Now it is clear. So now it is clear. Me just type super in the chat box. I hope you understand now the difference between the Chrome at the same time need for the Node.js. Okay, it allows you to run the JavaScript code outside a web browser, enabling you to build server-side application. So server-side application means developer side. Okay, I am a developer. You are a server. I am developing my website in the local server. You cannot be able to see until I'm going to publish in the live server. Yes, thank you so much. I hope everyone clear now. Yes, Kubernetes are awesome. Okay, and moreover, what is mean by runtime environment? Now the question is, what is mean by runtime environment? Why we neglect the Chrome using Node.js? Because like Chrome, Node.js is also having the same engine. Okay, engine means a complete application. Okay, a runtime environment is a platform or system that provide everything a program needed to execute. So before it is given by Chrome, a browser. Now it is given by otherwise now it is provided by Node.js. That is a difference. Okay, so program needs to execute as I told you before, packages and then modules, libraries, and then some parameters. Okay, whatever may be. So these are provided by Chrome until the introduction to Node.js. It includes the necessary software components such as libraries, code and process allowing program to run. So clearly listen, before 17 days, day 1 to day 17, we are used Chrome browser to run our web page. Now, after day 18, okay, so React.js, when we started the React.js, so for the reason only, in the React.js, okay, in our day 18, we downloaded and installed Node.js because without Node.js, we cannot able to run the React, okay. Yes, allowing programs to run in the local server. So this is called as runtime environment. It is clear. So everything is clear now. So what is the difference between Node.js and Chrome? What is the meaning of runtime environment? What is its purpose? And then what is mean by live server and local server? So live server means editing your application in Instagram. Local server means editing your name in gallery. Sorry for that. Editing your image in gallery. Okay. I hope everyone clear now. A small announcement before entering into a programming part. No attendance link is needed. More than 70% presence is enough to get a free certificate. And 20 days to get your free certificate. Same mail ID and join our community group to clear your doubts. Okay. And moreover, if somebody having doubts means you can also allowed to clear their doubts. But if you are ready means you can clear doubts. Don't provide them the wrong answer. I see so many people's answered so many other people's. So ready means finally let's code with one fire emoji. Okay, I will tell you again step by step procedure, and moreover in future it may change. Okay, in future it may also change because based on the software development, nothing will be permanent. Each and every day they will be continuously developing and continuously integrated. Okay, yes. Okay, done. So let's go. So we are going to create our horizon. We started our journey before 20 days. Okay. So in our day one, okay, in our day one, as I promise you, if you listen to me for 7 days, you can able to create your own website using HTML and CSS. And same like that, after 10 days, we see about, okay, we saw about JavaScript, and then we saw about React. In React, we are using React use state and use effect. So now we are entering into our coding part. Okay, now we are entering into our coding part. Here, what we are going to see is we are going to create our web server. Okay, task. So we are going to create our. Are you guys clear? Our first web server. Okay. So what is mean by server? I am going to explain you again one time clearly. Okay, sir. What is mean by server? Okay. Server is nothing but giving some response. Give response to request. Kindly note down this in your note. Okay, kindly write down this in your note. Give response to a request. It is simply we can call this RES, and simply you can call this, okay, response and, okay, sorry, request. Okay, so request comma response. Server is nothing but what is mean by a server in the hotel. Or guys, what is mean by a server in the hotel? Yes, you are going to request parota, you are going to request biryani, you are going to request curd rice, you are going to request sambar rice. So to a server, server what going to do? So what is the server going to do? Yes, so he going to provide you the response. Okay, Barney, the biryani you asked here is here. The biryani you asked here is not available. Something whatever okay. So request may be yes or no. So yes, the biryani is available. Are you guys clear? Yes, the biryani is available. Sometimes it may be no. Sorry, Barney, the biryani is not available. 404 error, not found. Okay. So whenever you are going to search something, if the data is available, searching means request. Clearly listen. This is our main thing. If you understand today means the upcoming classes will be very much simple. Okay. So you are going to search something, you are going to request something to your front end. Okay, for example, we are going to request something Hotstar. Okay, we are going to request something like Hotstar login. The server going to provide you some address. Okay, the server going to provide you some address. So now what we are going to do, I'm going to click this. Okay, I'm going to click this. Yes, here you can see the Hotstar is provided here. Okay, the Hotstar is provided here. So this is called as response. Okay, this is called as response for your request. It is clear. It is clear means just type request response clear in the chat. Okay, request hyphen response clear in the chat box. The working of server is too simple. Okay, make it simple, don't complicate. It is very easy. Okay, you are going to ask a request and is going to provide a response. Yes means data will be provided. For example, no means your site can be reached. Okay, these kind of data will be provided. Okay, these kind of data will be provided. So this is the example for yes, and this is going to be the example for no. Okay, are you guys clear? Yes, super. So request response clear. So now, what is this, Barney? HTTPS. Okay, what is this? HTTPS. Okay, first of all, what is mean by H? Okay, hypertext. So HT means hypertext. Okay, so because here there are so many hypertext, a Netflix logo, a title, an input, and then a button and images. There are so many. Okay, otherwise there are so many logos are here. Okay, so now what we are going to do is these are the hypertext. Okay, these are the hypertext. So now what I am going to do is we are going to transfer. Okay, so we are going to transfer. The second T is okay. The second T is for transfer. Okay, hypertext transfer, and then we are using some protocols with secure. Okay, with some security. Okay, so a normal HTTP is also there. With secure HTTP is also there. Hypertext is going to transfer using some protocol in a secure way. It is clear. It is clear means just type HTTPS in the chat box. Okay, if you understand each and every concept, it is helpful to you to understand the complete application. Okay, because now what we are going to do is we are going to create a structured framework. Okay, now I'm going to open a new folder. I'm going to open a new folder. Control Shift N. Same like that. Okay, same like that for React. We are going to create a new folder. We can name it as okay. We can name it as backend. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter into that folder. Okay, I'm going to enter into that folder. So day 23 backend. Okay, day 23 backend. Clearly listen. I will tell you clearly. So now what I'm going to do is same procedure. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to open the command prompt. I'm going to open the command prompt in this address. Okay, FSD 30 days, day 23. So backend. Okay, day 23 backend. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to initialize node package manager with -y. What is mean by -y means say yes for all choices. Okay, say yes for all choices. Are you guys clear? So step one. Okay, step one, create folder. Step two, open cmd in that address. Okay, open command prompt in that address. Okay, cmd means command prompt. Third one, in that address we are going to provide npm initialization y. Okay, so npm means node package manager. Are you guys clear? I am telling you very slowly and then clearly because it is a main concept. npm means node package manager. initialize and hyphen yes, okay. While initialization, we are providing yes for all option. Okay, we are providing yes for all option. So why we need to initialize node package manager means then only we can able to use the package.json. Okay, there are so many things. Don't let confuse. Okay, so we are going to install so many packages. Now we can see here, you can see that it is a empty folder. Okay, the backend is a empty folder. Now after providing npm init.y, okay, after providing npm init.y, all packages are installed here. Okay, you can see the package.json format is initialized here. It is clear. It is clear means just type flow clear in the chat box. It is clear means just type flow clear in the chat box. It is the first step. So in our React, we used, okay, in our React we used, so npm install the commands. Okay, so wait at latest, so my app double hyphen, okay, are you guys clear? Same like that, to install the backend packages we are using npm init hyphen y. Y means telling, okay, so hyphen y means telling yes for all choices. Okay, so Barney, I need to install this, yes, I need to tell this, yes. So before that I am providing yes for giving all choices yes. Okay, so that is the reason. So now what we are going to do is we are going to open VS Code CODE dot, okay. So with the shortcut CODE space dot, we are going to open VS Code in that backend folder. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to create a JavaScript file because node.js. Okay, we are going to provide a react.js, a JavaScript file, node.js, a JavaScript file, and then our express.js also going to be a JavaScript file. Okay, now what I'm going to do is the step 4. Okay, step 4, create server.js. Okay, you can provide any name, you can provide any name. Create server.js file in that folder. Okay, the step 4 is going to be kindly take a screenshot, okay, or kindly take a notes. Okay, very simple. So create folder, open command prompt in that folder, npm init hyphen y. So create a simple file, okay, a JavaScript file. So now I'm going to create a server.js. You can provide small letter also, you can provide capital letter also. Server.js, and you can provide any name. Okay, for example backend.js, for example index.js, whatever file name you can provide. It's just a file name. I created here, okay, I created a backend file. Okay, or yes, until now it is clear. So clear means just type okay Bunny chat box. Clear means just type okay Bunny chat box. I wait for you. Now when we are going to, now we are going to provide a basic structure. Okay, we are going to provide a basic structure. So we need a horizon. Yes, okay Barney, clear, super. So we need a HTTP support. Okay, alright, clear. We need a HTTP support because without HTTP we cannot able to transfer a live server also, we cannot able to transfer a local server also. So for that we need a HTTP module. Are you guys clear? So require HTTP module. So these are the modules installed while we provided npm init hyphen y. Okay, we provided npm init hyphen y. So now what we are going to do is I'm going to provide constant. You can provide let also, but here it is going to be constant. Okay, so constant any name. Okay, any name. For example, HTTP. Okay, we have example HTTP. Okay, constant HTTP equal to require. So here, so include. Okay, so hashtag include stdio.h. So instead of include, okay, I was clear. Instead of include, we are using require. Okay, so require HTTP module. Are you guys clear now? Yes, here you can see it became green color. Okay, so before it is like a blue color variable. You can provide any name. Okay, for example, it is a variable. Here you can provide any name, but it is a module. So when I provided the module, it became blue color to green color. If not became green color means then you made a mistake. Okay, for example, you provide a 3T means it will stay in the blue color only. Okay, the variable will stay in the blue color. But if you provide the current HTTP module, it became green color. Are you guys clear now? So clear means just type clear in the chat box. To use the HTTP transfer protocol, okay, to use the HTTP transfer protocol, I mean hypertext transfer protocol, we are need to include that, okay, require. So we are going to include that, okay. So now, okay, so now it is your first step. It is your first step. Yes, green color clear. So now what we are going to do is we are going to create our constant first server. It is also a variable. We are going to create a server and going to place inside a variable. Okay, we are going to import the module. So module HTTP. Okay, so we are going to import the module and then place inside a variable. Same like that. Now we are going to, we are going to create a server. HTTP module. We are going to create a HTTP server. So I'm going to call HTTP dot. Okay, sorry for that. HTTP dot. Okay. Sorry. Okay, guys, sorry for that. So because we stored in a variable, okay, I made a mistake. Yes. So now what we need to do, not a HTTP, variable dot create server. Now you understand the use of variable. Okay, now I'm going to change it as HTTP. So I'm going to change it as HTTP. Okay, HTTP dot create server is a method. Okay, HTTP dot create server is a method to create the new server. Okay, so here there is going to be a function. Here there is going to be a function in this method. Okay, in this method there is going to be a function. Okay, this is the basic syntax to create a server. The sixth one. Okay, so we store the module in this variable. So now using this module we are going to add a method. Okay, we are going to add a method. So inside the method we are going to provide the function. Okay, sorry for that. We are going to provide the function. Okay, with the request. Okay, with the request comma response parameter. Okay, so because what is the task for our request, there is going to be a response. Okay, to catch our request, to send our response, there is going to need for two variables. You can provide anything, any name. Okay, but you can provide any name here. You can provide any name. For example, you can provide user request comma you can provide server response. Or else there you can provide any name, but the first argument is going to be taken as request. The second argument is going to be taken as response. The name may the names may be differ, but defaultly, or guys clear? So defaultly the first argument is going to be taken as request argument, the request from the user. Okay, user request, and it is going to be server response. Okay, it is going to be server response. So now whenever we are going to search for localhost, the server, okay, the server response dot end, the end is going to be, so this is the end response. Okay, it is going to be end response for this user. Okay, we can provide hello user. Okay, or guys, we provided hello user. Okay, so whenever we are going to search some address, local host, you can see whenever we are going to search some address localhost 5173 or localhost 3000 or localhost 5000. Okay, I will tell you what is the number 3000, 5000, whatever. Okay, I will tell you clearly. Yes, whenever we are going to search for the request, we are going to provide the request, a response is going to be done. So same like the function, we created our function. We created our function. Now it's time to call the function. Okay. Yes. Are you guys clear? Are you guys clear? First server. We created the server. Okay. First server dot listen to the. Are you guys clear? First server dot listen to the port 3000. Why we are providing 3000 here? Okay. Always clear. Server means nothing but, okay, server means nothing but server equal to main folder of subfolders. Okay, are you guys clear? Main folders of subfolders. What is mean by main folders? What is mean by subfolders? What is mean by local server? I will tell you clearly. Hold on to me. I will tell you clearly. Yes, I am the developer. I am the developer. Now what I am going to do is, I am the developer. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to create a folder users. So inside the user folder, are you guys clear? Inside the user folder, there is going to be first subfolder like user name. Okay, so first subfolder name will be user names. Same like that. Are you guys clear? Same like that. There are going to be so many subfolders. Okay. Okay. For example, user login credentials, user age, and then user data. Okay, there are going to be like so many folders. There are going to be like so many folders. Here you can see. Here you can see localhost 3000. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste here. It is the address. Okay, it is address like users, comma user name. If my address is here, okay, sir. If the address is this one, then my server response is going to be this one. Okay. If my address is this one, here you can see. Here also you can see. This is the address. Okay. Slash admin desktop FSC 30 days day 23 backend. Same like that. So HTTP localhost 3000. It is like a door number. Okay. So clearly listen. My IP address is going to be my apartment. Okay, IP address is going to be my apartment, my local IP address, and then the address. Okay, so local host 3000 is going to be my apartment. Okay, so my room number. So and that whenever I'm going to enter, okay, when I entered into my room, I can able to, okay, I can able to access my shelves, okay, a book shelf and then a table shelf, whatever, okay. So it is going to be my apartment. This is going to be my address. I am the developer. I am not the user, okay. Always think in the developer mindset. I am the developer. I am only going to provide the address. Okay, I can also provide 5000. I can also provide 5700. Whatever may be. So this is the address I am going to develop. Okay, now it is clear. So this is why we are going to provide a particular address. Okay, when we search this address, this will be the response. So this is going to be our request, and this is going to be the response when the search address is going to be saved. So always clear now. So clear means just type clear by chat box. We include the module. Using the module, we created the request response function. Now we are going to provide the address for the request and comma a callback function. Okay, kindly wait. Comma a call back function. So what is mean by callback means? Are you guys clear? Yes. Thank you so much for understanding. What is mean by callback means? After the connection, some function is going to run. Okay, so that is called as callback function. Here I'm going to provide a function. Okay, here I'm going to provide the function. Inside that function, what I'm going to do is console.log. Okay, console.log. Okay, console.log server is running. Okay, server is running. Whenever, okay, you can see whenever, okay, is clear? So whenever my port is connected with 5000, okay, so whenever my port is connected with 5000, it is going to be print after the connection a callback function. Okay, after the connection, it is called as a callback function. Whenever, for example, simply, okay, whenever you recharge, okay, whenever you recharge for Airtel or Jio, a callback function send you a message like, welcome, you have successfully recharged for 49 rupees. Okay, same like that. Whenever my first server connected with the 5000 or running in the 5000 port, this will be available. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to provide a command. Okay, in React the command is going to be, okay, in React, to run a React the command is going to be, are you guys clear? Npm run dev. Okay, but here the command is going to be node file.js. Okay, the file name .js. Okay, node file name .js. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is node server.js. Okay, node server.js. Yes. So now there is a error. Okay, HTTP is not defined. Error is HTTP dot create server is not defined. Okay. Yes, it is not defined clearly. Wait. So what? Okay. The spelling is wrong, guys. Okay. So okay, the spelling is wrong. HTTP. Okay. It is going to be HTTP. Okay. So here the spelling is wrong. I provided HTTP. Here is HTTP. Okay. Are you guys there? So now we are going to again run the command. So control C to terminate. Okay. Control C to terminate. Control C equal to terminate the already provided command. Now I am going to provide same node server.js. Yes, our server is running. Whenever the server is running on 3000, yes, our server is running now. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to search for localhost 3000. Nothing is changed. Okay, nothing is changed here. So now what we are going to do is, because we are running our server in 5000. Okay, we are running our server in 5000. Now what I am going to do, I am going to change the 3000 into 5000. After providing 5000, I am going to enter. Yes, this is going to be our server response. Same thing as, okay. Whenever you are going to copy this address and going to paste here, it is also a response. Same like that. Whenever you are going to search localhost 5000, it is also a response. Here we can also able to provide a HTML entire file. Okay, so this is a live server response. It is a local server response. The request is going to be, or else the request is going to be localhost 5000. Okay, the request is going to be localhost 5000, and now the response is going to be hello user. It is clear now. So we created our first website. It's clear. We just type clear by chat box. The mistake I done is only that simple spelling mistake. So http dot create server. It is going to be a method. Okay. Inside the method, we provided a function. Inside the function, we provided two arguments. One is request. So now there is no request. Okay. So now there is no request because we are not providing any request like any address. Okay. So in our next day class, we will definitely provide the request address. We will definitely have another idea. Don't bother about that. This is the first day of our class, seeing how to create a web server. Kindly take a screenshot and go through this very simple method. I hope I tell you every concept, every basic. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. We will see in our next day class. Okay. So don't worry. As usual, so listening to next day classes, definitely you will get an idea. No alternate link, 70% presence needed. Minimum 23 days is enough to get a free certificate. Use